busy section up here is the Marmara University, and here you have the hospital, which probably shows some ancient ruins of Chalcedon. And behind that is the British cemetery. And then past this mosque down the hill on this bridge here on the right, you can see some ruins of Chalcedon from back in the day. In the middle of this courtyard, interesting thing to see is first is elevated. Looked like they made it for the staff. Vineyards around this, very cool. Evidence of something before Byzantine would be this thing in the middle here. It's like an old capital of the building that used to be here. And I discovered another one. We're going to walk up here on the left here, and there you find another one. We'll take a look at that one too. Not far from the entrance, they have this. They look like they're building around it. Looks like an old capital, Byzantine capital. Let's do a kind of get a little clearer vision of it. Looks like an earlier one version. I could say maybe possibly 4th, 5th century. So this shows that there was something here beforehand. Even the water thing here sits here. It's marble. It's made from an old, probably where the church was, the monastery, whatever was up here. That looks like also from that time period, being used now just to hold water. So definitely a marble picture. Can't see the front of it, but it looks like that's the third item we found up here from that time period. Actually, right across the way, there's another one. Looks like they're going to start probably burying them in a sense around a garden. But there's another capital. This is the third capital. Oh, and there's another one up there next to these folks. I'm not going to go there. Or maybe over there. There's a capital there between that couple there. Actually, as you walk around here, we're hitting the jackpot. Here's another marble. It looks like it's broken, been used. Another marble container from back in that day. And we also have here another capital on this other yard. This is a modern display, I assume. So, but this is another capital. Good size. It means a good size building. And you have some viewpoint there. That's from the mast. I think it's 5th or 6th century. You have to look it up. But the mask, there's a little mask in there, like a face, and it's been broken off. Probably this rock is also remaining from some time period back then. Actually, the other side of that, you can see it. It's like a scroll figure on that side. So you have the bottom here, somehow partial part of a capital. So here in this view here, we can almost see 1, 2, 3, and then there's a 4th one over there is that marble fixture. So we have this graveyard, probably underneath this whole area. It could be the ruins, and maybe that's why they made a big courtyard and didn't want to uproot all the ruins, but kind of like this is an elevated area. When you enter into the hospital area, you walk through, you go turn right at this first street here. It's actually an elevated section. This one here is elevated. This whole area actually is elevated higher than the section of the hospital. And this whole area here, if you go that way, down that way, you'll see I found 5 different capitals we'll look at. And this area is also elevated above the level of the hospital. Actually, even this section over here is a big lump of dirt. It could be something below that. I suspect underneath this is where more ruins are of Chalcedon, and possibly where the church was, because we see these big, massive capitals that would probably be the 5th, 6th century, and probably established and put up here on the hillside, because back this way, past that mosque down there where the Haydarpaşa train station is, that's where the ancient ruins of they've found so far. But this area, obviously since the war, from Crimean War, has been used as a hospital area, and so this whole area is kind of not really excavated in my opinion, but the park sits here wild, so probably for someday hopefully they'll dig it up. But yeah, it's used as part of the garden area of the hospital, so a lot of space here is not being used, but probably for that reason originally.